Johnny Bananas, you have a real job now.
Can you believe it?
You're...
Mom and Dad, you never said I'd do it.
Yes.
And here I am.
You are the host of First Look on NBC. Congratulations.
Pretty thank you, thank you.
Okay, so tell me about this real job.
Well, it was funny because, I mean, obviously, like one of the big knocks on me for the last 12 years of my life from haters has been, when are you gonna get a real job?
Right.
Which I still wanna know what the definition of a real job is. If that means sitting in a cubicle, you know, 40 hours a week, 9 to 5, and being miserable, then I don't want one of those. I'll never forget the first time we had like our team meeting and sat down and they gave me my itinerary.
Oh my God.
I'm looking over this and being like, this is like a real job. Like I'm doing stuff every day of the week. I'm traveling, like I have no time for anything else.
Right.
And like I said, finally, after 12 years, I think my parents can finally be like, all right, we sent you to college for a reason.
Right, and it paid off.
There we go. Yeah.
This all paid off.
Yeah.
Was there anywhere that you traveled that you really enjoyed and you're just like, okay, I really do have to come back for this?
Well, I've never been to France before, and it was everything I could have dreamed of and more.
Yeah.
Obviously, Alaska, the same thing. I mean, we went fishing, we went ice glacier climbing, we flew, prop planes landed on a glacier.
Right.
So in like the last couple of months, the amount of experiences that I've had and the things that I've seen and done, I mean, most people wouldn't accomplish in their lifetime.
Did you ever expect this?
No. I thought
when you first started on MTV's The Challenge.
No, and The Challenge is like, I feel like it's, over the years, it's become something that is such a part of like who I am.
Right.
And I really can now relate to like athletes that have a hard time walking away from the game because that's all they know and they've been there for so long. And I said, I'm gonna do it until my body tells me no, MTV tells me no, or my mom tells me no.
Do you feel being on a reality show prepared you for this moment now where you're the host of First Look?
I've had to, over the last 12 seasons of The Challenge, deal with arguably the most difficult personalities on earth.
Why is it doing this to me? You piece of you cheater!
I mean, you've seen it.
Boy,
You've been in it. I mean, you've witnessed what goes on that stage.
Yes. But you're not the easiest to deal with.
I'm not, but
Johnny.
I'm not. But if you put a lot of people in that competitive, it's a game.
Right. Exactly. It brings that out.
It brings, and it does, and the environment and the game and the rules, and the thing that it's taught me is how to essentially be like a chameleon, I guess, and be able to operate in any circumstance, in any environment. So First Look, what's so incredible about this show is every day is different.
Right.
I go one day I'm doing American Ninja Warrior, to the next day I'm smelling feet in a smell laboratory in Kansas City, to competing beside Travis Kelce, who's one of the greatest tight ends in football, to then wrangling iguanas in Florida. So every day is completely different. And I think that the challenge really did over the years has taught me how to not only know like who I am on television and who I want to be and how I want to portray myself, but also how to just deal with anybody.
Yeah. Your name, Johnny Bananas, where does that come from?
I've had a lot of run-ins with bananas throughout my life, in a weird way. There was this one scene in Beverly Hills Cop where there's these cops that are following him. So in order to get him to stop, he jams a bunch of bananas in their tailpipe.
Right.
So I was like, I don't know, 10, 8. I'm like, dude, this is awesome. I'm gonna see if this works. So I shoved a bunch of bananas in my mom's tailpipe.
No, you didn't.
Yeah, and it doesn't work. Her car started right up.
And did they fall out?
Yeah, so eventually like they rotted and like fell out. She had to go to the mechanic and have her like her muffler taken off.
Did she know it was you?
Well, obviously, I mean, she found out. I was a bad liar when I was a kid. I've gotten a lot better. And then years later, when I first moved to New York, I worked at the Roosevelt Field Mall up in Nassau County. A guy who then ended up becoming my best friend, whose name was also John, worked at another store in the mall. I worked at Banana Republic. So I then became Johnny Bananas as a way to like tell the two of us apart.
Catch me up. How's the love life going? Because I don't know at what point we talk.
It's complicated.
So it's complicated.
So I was in a relationship for close to 5 years.
Yes.
Yeah. When I was on the challenge, I was always taken. You know what I mean? So that was just something I didn't have to worry about. Now being on the show and now just being in reality, I knew who I was in a relationship.
Right.
I didn't, but I feel like I lost sight of like who I was on my own.
Damn, that's deep.
It is, and I'm still again like trying to figure out who I am.
So you're single.
Yeah.
Okay. I didn't want complicated men.
Yeah.
And I didn't want to throw you under the bus right
No,
now.
yeah.
Okay, so you're single.
Yeah.
Living your best life.
Living my best life, yeah. Yeah.
You're doing great, Johnny. I love seeing
Thank
you.
you.
Come visit us
Thank you.
anytime
I
you're in
will.
New York, okay? I know
will.
you're
Thanks for
busy
having
out
me.
here. Of course.
I've always got time for you, Nessa.
Thank you.
Always got time.
I got you.
You got me.
Yes.
All right.